Good morning. I hope you guys are doing really good. Well, we have seen recently that the market is falling, and I have mainly jotted down 5 points as to the reason why SGX Nifty is trading at a negative value right now. It's trading right now somewhere around 16,900 levels, which after the fall of Friday is even a lower level, and the market does not seem to be in a good positions right now. First of all, we have the unrest in Pakistan, and yes, why am I talking about Pakistan? Because there has been a recent change in the government, and as you might know that Imran Khan is no longer the Prime Minister of Pakistan, and we have seen that whenever a change comes into play, there might be a lot of unexpected scenarios, and most of these unexpected scenarios leads to a negative downtrend. The second is Sri Lanka. As you have already heard from the news that more than 500,000 people have fallen into poverty the last month itself in Sri Lanka. That's 500,000, and this has happened mainly because of the previous tax cut, and the tax cut obviously is a good news for the society as a whole, but you have to understand that we need to manage our income and expenses in the same way the country also has to manage its income and its expenses, and taxes, they are a means of inflow of cash for which the government, which in turn is used by the government to rebuild its economy and use it for further development. But the Rajapaksas, they just wanted the throne, and that's what they had promised, and they had delivered to, no doubt about that. But this had led to a huge amount of unrest, humanitarian crisis in Sri Lanka. Their currency has fallen more than 30% in the past few days, and that's a lot. Now $1 is trading at 300 plus rupees in Sri Lanka. Second of all, you have seen the mismanagement, and third of all, you have the trade deficit. A deficit means that the economy is importing more than it exports. What happens in this scenario is that it's earning less, and the GDP of the country is going down, and that means that the income is going down, and that means that it's leading to further deterioration in the market. What will happen to us now? You might ask, what these scenarios can bring to our market. What's so negative about it? Immigration is the most important factor, which is a bad news for us, as recently there has been a lot of people, a lot of influx of Sri Lankans to India, and as you might know, India's population is already high, and we can't allow more people inside the country, so that is a really high risk for Indian economy and for our incomes to go down. Power prices have also risen in India, and there has been a huge increase in power cuts all over the country. Next, we have inflation, guys. Inflation is at its peak high, and the estimates are over here, and the actual inflation is going way beyond the estimates, so you can understand that this is a negative news. Dow Jones have already gone down, and this news will definitely pull the market down. I know many people were thinking that the market or Nifty would hit 20,000 maybe at the end of the year. We can expect that, but this year overall it's not looking good at all from any perspective. And the last, I won't be surprised, guys, if Russia escalates the war situation further, because no one would have imagined that this is happening in the 21st century, that someone is actually invading a country and the war is going on for more than a month right now. This is something which is really serious, and we have seen that the Russian president is not in good terms, and now he is very angry. He wants to validate this war with a victory, and he wants to show that victory to the people of Russia, and for that he is ready to go to any extent. And this is a hugely negative news for the entire global market. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Do mention down in the comments below what are the other factors you feel that that is the main cause of pulling the Indian market down as well. Okay, I'll meet you next time. Please be careful with your investments and holdings. If you have huge amounts invested, I would recommend hedge it with options. Options should also be used as an effective instrument for hedging. Buy the in the money put options or at the money put options, so that if the market goes down drastically, you will be able to earn a bit from there and put it and add to your investment later on when the market scenario improves. Okay,